And what's up, YouTube? Welcome to this live edition of UK flights around England, I guess. Some VFR flights around the UK. Stay tuned. Alright then, let me see what's the next stop for this flight. So right now we are actually at Bern. That's Echo Golf 34. And I'm gonna make note myself now to Canafon. That's Echo Golf Charlie Kilo. So let's just get to the electronic flight bag. Set up that real quick. A matter of fact, you know what, let me just get this aircraft ready. Here, bring up this window panel. Close those wing lockers, front baggage door, cockpit door. We can remove those statics. First thing first, let's see, fuel selector set to, hang on 1 minute. Main, left and right selected. So let me just get batteries and alternators on. ACs are already on. Wow, okay. On the side here, nav lights, beacon lights set. Nav and beacon set on. This coffee's killing me. Fuel selector set to max. Let me just get those up. PM levers set. Right then, so we could do a quick voltage check. Okay. Get the mags on, left and right for the right side engine as well. And we could start up there. Clear prop. Feather number 1. No, feather number 2 actually. Start on the left side. Looks like a good start, yes? Engine temperature rising. Right, it should be at around 286, 287 right there. Good stuff. Feather number 1. Actually, turn on the master aviation and my pitot heat. Let's get these things fired up and ready to go. Stand by. I'll the pilot already going crazy. So since I'm at G4, and then I'll be going to, let's see, what's that? Echo Golf Charlie Kilo. Echo Golf Charlie Kilo. Taking 1500 feet. Let's just make sure nav selection mode is in GPS, which it is. Sensitivity set to low. That's the switch marker, set to low. HSI set. Let's make sure my heading mode and nav approach button is set off. Should have opened these before start. Engine cold. Alright, so let me just get to the altimeter settings. I'm gonna trust the active sky. So right now the winds are 268 at 2 knots, visibility greater than 10 kilometers. You got a few clouds at 3,600. So I guess we could actually go up to 2,500. We could chance that. Or maybe take 3,000. We could chance that, depending on how the clouds treat us today. Altimeter is 1018. Let's make sure we have that here. 1018. Right, checked, set, and we're good to go. Let me just get to the electronic flight bag, and we'll be going from Echo Golf 3-4, and we'll be going to Echo Golf Charlie Kilo, taking off with 1500 feet initially, and then we'll see how the weather conditions pan out. So we are at Echo Golf 3-4, somewhere here, yes. Since the winds are 296 at 2, we'll be taking runway 33, so we'll just taxi alongside runway 07 and then taxi alongside runway 33. Or runway 15, that is, to get onto runway 33. The distance today should be, wow, 123 nautical miles. Good flight, good flight. And we already got approach, Manchester approach it seems, yeah. Manchester approach, yeah. Let's get back to the ground, get some zooming on this. So we gotta do a 180 turn. Unicom set, transponder set standby until we get up in the air, actually until we get to the runway. Let me just set that to on at the moment. Still feathering the engines, and we'll be taxiing on these low RPM because this aircraft actually have some kick to it, yo. Flaps check up until we reach the runway. You don't want any grass or anything like that getting in between our flap tracks now, yeah. So heading 33 set for the takeoff. Let's get some throttle in. %, throttle should do us good. Parking brakes released, and we are rolling. So bye bye. Got it to the back there. Size 12:07 UTC time. Hopefully this flight doesn't last like an hour. Should get some good speed, maybe 150 knots. Distance is only 123 nautical miles away, so it should be there in less than an hour. So here we go, taxiing, as we said, alongside runway 07. Hang on, I didn't turn on my taxi lights. Let me just pop the strobe lights on as well. Keep center on the runway. We actually taxied on the wrong side, yeah? Coming up on runway 105 now. Take a right turn here. Slow it down, slow it down. Correction mid. Somebody's on Unicom speaking. Check speed. I guess we could actually go to flaps 1 now. Our position 1 on the flaps, which is 10 degrees. Almost at the end of runway 33. I actually recently just flew here, maybe like 5-10 minutes ago, and these trees in front of runway 33 ahead of us right there, I don't know, they gave me hell to actually touch down on this runway. Okay, we could actually get off on this dot patch. Not really, because the flaps were down actually. The flaps were down, so alright, let's check now. Idle on the throttles, full RPM, windows closed, passengers checked and fastened, landing lights on, yeah, flap set to 15 degrees, yeah. Ready for takeoff. Heading bug set. We can now turn on the heading mode. Turn off the nav switch, because if we engage the nav switch, it's actually just going to throw us on our GPS routing. So even though we're flying VFR, we still have this GPS route to get us directly to point B. So we got takeoff. Throttle up. Full throttle. Just kick that in, yeah. Yeah, that's the old RAS still kicking in. Runway approach assistance. Alright, so we have takeoff. Gears going up. Got some birds here. Oh, this is a steep takeoff. Because I forgot to actually reset my trim settings from my last flight. Flaps are already retracted. and we are punching it, yo. Alright, so we have leveled off just before 1,000 feet. So we're just gonna put some automatic pitch reference in to get us up to maybe like 1,000 feet per minute climb, and engage our GPS routing. So it was a straight out departure and then left turn on navigation. I don't know, this car is actually looking really clear, so we could take it up to 3,000. Checking on the clouds again, none reported. It's a nice clear day. So we could take it up to maybe 1,500. Let me just keep it at 1,500 so long, just to get some scenery in here. Alright, altitude hold selected. And we can now ease back on the RPM. I'd like to ease back on my fuel mixture first. Let's check that right out until we get into the green zone, cruise zone. Come on, come on. 25, 25, that's looking good. And we're trying to synchronize the propellers there. Just trying to get everything inside the green zone for cruise. Let's reduce on the throttle. I don't know if you guys can hear that cat outside the window. Let's get some zoom out so we can see our flight plan a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know if this is a no-fly zone or not, but we flying over some chimneys, yeah. Alright, so everything checked inside green. I could reach out these landing lights, take off these taxi lights, and be good to go. Full cruise. Squawking altimeter. The squawk code set 1200 for VFR. Alrighty. That's my buddy there shouting out on the live chat. Let me see, top chat. This should be live chat, right? Just checked on the YouTube feed. Alright, so we're cruising at 1,500. I didn't want to go too high because I wanted to be a little bit cinematic about this now. Let me just get back to the electronic flight bag, and it looks like we're actually gonna be passing through Manchester. Is this Manchester Tower? No, Manchester Approach, it looks like. Yeah. I don't know why. Manchester Approach, right? I don't know why it's not showing up on the electronic flight bag as yet. Seems like we're getting some crosswinds there. I saw the plane actually shaking to a little left and right. So we're burning 10.8 gallons of fuel, gallons per hour, on the left side, 10.9 on the right side. Let me just get Manchester approach frequency on the standby com 1. That's 18.57. Just in case he gives us a contact me. 18.57 set. And one thing I like to do when I'm doing a GA flight, general aviation aircraft flight, I like to keep track of like navigation aids around the aircraft closest to me. Yeah. So we'll be looking at the Pole Hill VOR, and I'm just gonna tune 112.1, and we could take 13.55. Right, so one 2.1 should give us a reading inside there, yeah. And 13.55 for the next VOR. So right now we are holding a heading of right, so we're holding a heading of 254. So let me just switch that down to here, 254 and 254. That's just the mask code kicking in from the VOR. There you go. The VOR panel, the VHF Nav2 course just came alive there, yeah. And things looking actually smooth there. Check back on the live chat. Alright, let me just get this annoying nav frequency out. Just let me check and see if I have any NDB close to me here. I'll select the Barton DME. The Barton NDB 325. There you go. Oh, we're inside the Manchester approach now, so stand by. Wow, that's some scenery over here now, yeah? A lot of buildings. Flying over this densely populated area. Got a bitch just to the right side there. Can't see it over this wing. And there you go. Alright, so I think I want to climb to 3,000. Let's try 25 first. Climbing again 1,000 feet per minute. Coming up high at 1,800, 1,900. Come on, climb. Let's just add a bit more power. $2,400 feet and 25 coming right there. Hands over the whole altitude, set. Trim wheel going crazy now. Just make sure everything's back inside the green zone. RPM check. Have a high RPM cruise today, but it's in the green. So yeah, it's a lucky thing we actually just came 2,500, get over these little hills. Passing through Manchester airspace, Manchester approach. Let's just change the cruise altitude. I don't know, I would like to know how's the audio on your end. Is it really this clear out today? Wow. So we could expect winds at 280 degrees at 9 knots. Visibility will be well greater than 10 kilometers. You should expect a few clouds at 2100, so before then we should descend and maintain at least 1,500, 1,500 the most, to be below those cloud lines. Temperature at the airfield is 8 degrees Celsius, dew point 14 degrees Celsius. Precipitation reported none. The altimeters will be 1020. One-way in use 26. Just reaching some clouds over there. This is a very good day to fly a general aviation aircraft. It's like so clear, yo. Got some cars down there on the road. Alright, so we're actually seeing those clouds start forming up ahead now. And let's just see, we got 23 minutes remaining in flight before top of descent. Let's just zoom out. So we're still actually tracking the Barton NDB, and I had actually the Manchester VFR set on the navigation standby frequency, so let's switch to that. Is it 113550? 113550. Still tracking the Barton VFR, the Barton NDB, sorry. Okay, getting a bit of hazy conditions up ahead now on the horizon. Still haven't received any contact me yet. Just clear V-pilot. So ain't not much to do now, just enjoy the scenery. Still got 20 minutes about there, 20 minutes in flight until top of descent. Just looking at the cars go by on the highway, yeah. And let's see here, go back to the charts. Since this is a VFR airfield, we should not be expecting any arrival stars or any arrival like approach. Everything is just done visually. So, and again, we have winds 270 degrees at 8 knots. Visibility is very well in our favor today. We got a few clouds at 3,500 feet. 18 degrees Celsius is on the ground temperature here. 1020 on the QNH. Met report time at 11200. Visual meteorological conditions. Yeah, that's about it. Let's just see. Go back to the charts and see. So we should expect runway 25, 26, whatever. I think this is actually supposed to be 26, but it says 25 here. So, and the length of this runway is 2,700. They're about 2,700 feet by 60 feet, 65 feet in width. So what I'm going to do right now is take this course heading 255 and I'm going to stick that right in my course selector early before I forget that. Oh, so is that dead on? Straight approach. Yeah, straight in. Set 255 on the heading as well. See the en route chart coming up on top of descent. I'm not gonna trust that top of descent right there. I'm gonna play a bit more safe and descend maybe like 10 nautical miles before that calculate the top of descent in the electronic flight bag, just to be safe. So we're doing a ground speed of 180 knots. We got some slight headwinds, 6 knots. That's not too much. You see these clouds. These clouds looking amazing. Yeah. Just passing some more big chimneys on the way. I'm just up and around this aircraft. Textures in this aircraft looks really good actually. Oops. Accidentally push the tar key on Vatsim. So you get the whole passengers and cargo. Look at this. I should be in the flight deck seat, but curiosity. 4 passengers, 5 if you don't have a co-pilot. Let's get back to the charts. Could still fool around for the next 10 minutes or so. Let's enjoy some cinematic mode, yeah? Alright, be right back guys. 5-minute stops and then we'll be back. I'm gonna actually leave the stream running, so
approach with today is the 345 and at the taxi it was the clearance to this road with the function 0.
Steve 345 radar, hello. Are you able to accept a Samba departure?
Okay, again, Steve 345.
Steve 345, the visa departure is only valid for prop aircraft. Can you accept a Samba departure?
Affirm, Steve 345.
Steve 345, your new route in text, you're cleared to Heathrow, Samba 1 Yankee departure, squawk 0473.
This destination has 5 via Samba departure to 0473 Peter people.
Steve 345, correct. ED39 Foxtrot Echo, Roger Blues. ED39 Foxtrot Echo, Manchester, hello, readability 5. ED39 Foxtrot Echo, stand 7, A318, correction at 19, information, limit requesting clearance to Hamburg. ED39 Foxtrot Echo, cleared to Hamburg, Sonics 1 Yankee departure, squawk 3431. Sonics 1 Yankee departure, squawk 3431, ED39 Foxtrot Echo. ED39 Foxtrot Echo, correct, QNH 1019. Manchester, radar, good evening, Chilix 914, 737-800 with Lima inbound Alpha, plane to Alpha. Chilix 914, Manchester, radar, squawk 3036. Squawk 3332, next 914. Chilix 914 negative to squawk 3032, T32. 3032 6914. Check 914, thank you for arrival with correct runway 23 right, descend flight level 120. Then 1250 right, descend flight level 12, Electronics 914. Easy 43 Delta Zulu, Manchester radar. Speedbird 345, stand 50, pushing south through safe east.
Okay. Approve frequency.
Easy 43 Delta Zulu, Manchester radar. Easy 43 Delta Zulu. Easy 43 Delta Zulu, Manchester radar, hello. Dane 2 Alpha arrival, landing runway 23 right, descend flight level 120. Dane 2 Alpha arrival for runway 23 right, descend flight level 120, easy 43 Delta Zulu. Easy 39 Foxtrot Echo, requesting push start sunset. Easy 39 Foxtrot Echo, score 3431. Yeah, sorry, we've got 3431, easy 39 Foxtrot Echo. Easy 39 Foxtrot Echo, and 7, pushing start through. Stand 7, push that approved, easy 39 Foxtrot Echo. Manchester radar, China Commander 14. Connect 914 Manchester radar. Connect 914, request visual approach runway 23 right. Connect 914, roger, approach runway T3 right. 1 second, Connect 914. Connect 914, roger, it'll be vectoring for visual approach for runway T3 right. Vectoring for visual approach for T3, Connect 914. Connect 914, descend flight level 80. Descend flight level 80, Connect 914.
Approach is the VFR ready to taxi.
See the 345 taxi, holding point Hotel 1 via Juliet hold short runway T3 right.
Taxi via Juliet to hold the 23 right. Is the 345.
See the 345 firm, it's holding point Hotel 1, it's the holding point on the right.
Again, is the 345.
See the 345 point Hotel 1.
Holding point Hotel 1. Is the 345.
Hi guys, I was actually speaking the whole time and didn't even realize my mic was mute. I'm just bleeding off some speeds now. Try my best to get in line with this runway 22. What is it? What was it again? Runway 25. Runway 25. Actually an approach. Yeah, this is nice. So I'm trying to keep my speeds well within range to drop my landing gears if needs be. think that's the airport over here, yeah? Airfield? No? Not really? No? I can't see nothing. Still looking for the airfield. Matter of fact, let me take a quick look at electronic flight bag, airport information, nav aids, bituminous surface. It's a bituminous surface, so we are, oh, there we go. I think this is it over here. Yes, got you in sight. Alright, flaps 1, position 1 actually. Taxi lights on, landing lights coming on. There's some beautiful sounds coming on the flaps here. Then we go to full RPM. And the aircraft is now mine. Autopilot disconnected. And we'll be just heading for that course 255. That's the runway. Visually. Gears down. Flap second stage. That's a lot of flaps. Alright, let me just get some trim settings so that we don't drop too fast. Coming in with that nice green coastline. Line up for this runway 255. No, I don't have any come on, winds, come on. I don't have any vertical speed reference other than visual approach, visually. Full flaps. Gotta watch the airspeed, indicated airspeed. Don't want to get into a stall now. So forget the coastline. We actually visually now coming in. Good speed, relatively good height to the runway, and then we got trees again. So landing lights are already on. Pulling back on the throttle. Look at all them camping trucks. Float, and we are down. Brakes. A feather on the RPM. Flaps recheck. Just exit runway for the left. You don't say.
02 on runway 20, 300 feet remaining.
Alright, that's it guys, we touched down safely. That's the first time I'm actually being flying into this airport. And this is from UK2000 VFR volume 3. Yeah, at this point in time I should not be distracted. Strobe should be coming off. Alright, buddy, easy on the speed. You just pull right in here. Bam. Parking brake set. Fuel cut off. We're actually using feather RPM, so alrighty. So taxi lights off. Landing light should have been off a long time ago. Anti-collision light. I like to actually leave that on for my general aviation aircraft, because as soon as I jump in, the engines get running. So but what I'm gonna do is turn my radios off. Stand by. Master aviation switch and peak out heat switch off. I can now turn the mags off. Left and right alternators. And master battery switch off. Doors opening. And there you go. Come on. Okay. I'm tired. Static elements. Opening cargo doors. Baggage doors, actually. Let me just get a walk outside here. Alright guys, they had it small, bit long VFR flight in the UK. Thanks for watching and see ya.